Old man Fairless is going riding. You want to go with me? Okay, all right. Where you want to go? Oh, you don't care. Okay, got that. Let's go take a little ride. Hey, Bessler, if I'm not back in a month, send my mail to Mexico City. Okay, got that. Let's go take a little ride. Hey, Bessler, if I'm not back in a month, send my mail to Mexico City. No, if I was going somewhere, it wouldn't be Mexico City. It'd be somewhere. Hey, Bob! It's my friend Bob. He is a true American hero. True American hero. So, yeah, let's drive down Harry Hines, see what's going on there. You want to go? Want to go? Let's get Bob to come with us. Hold on one second. Bob, riding with a true American hero today. Don't get much better than that. So, hey, what are you in such a hurry for, man? Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody's in a hurry except for old Rick Fairless. I ain't in no hurry. I'm just cruising along, singing a song, walking in the winter wonderland. Okay, so here we are on Harry Hines. Just cruising around. So Harry Hines was the highway commissioner back in like the 40s or 30s or 50s or something like that, when they made Harry Hines a street. And actually back then it was a highway. So I'm on the Janis Joplin bike. Remember, her nickname is Pearl, same as my granddaughter. And since it's such a nice day, thought I'd go for a ride. Now Pearl here is a hardtail. She's a rigid frame, so that means the bumps get to me. So I'm blessed with a strong back and a weak mind. I'm cursed with a weak mind and a strong back. You get it. Is Bob still with us? Oh yeah, he's back there. He's keeping an eye on me, see? Uh-oh, I didn't buckle my helmet up. Ah, well. So right up here, should have moved on that bump. When you're on a hardtail, you got to watch them roads. You got to move around on them bumps a little bit. So up here is University of Texas Southwestern, UT Southwestern Hospitals. So it's a whole campus, and they are some of the premier hospitals in the country. and they're 1.5 miles from strokers. So I've been to most of these buildings, but that one there, that big boy there, is the one that I frequent. It's like frequenting a bar. I frequent that hospital. Ooh, come on, Pearl. Don't bounce an old man around so much. You know, these hardtails, people ask me, how's that hardtail ride, Rick? And I say, well, on a smooth road, they're smooth, and on a rough road, they're rough. Luckily in Dallas, we got more smooth roads than we do rough roads, but there's always some rough patches. Bob still with me? Good. Oh yeah. We're just riding around, looking at the town, wishing it wasn't gonna be cold tomorrow. So everybody, I think, that rides a motorcycle has a song that they sing in their head. I have several, but the main one is this: a long time forgotten and dreams that have fell by the way. The good life he promised ain't what she's living today. Lord knows she don't understand him, and she does the best that she can. She's a good-hearted woman, loving her good-timing man. He likes a night like the bright lights and good-timing friends. And when the party's all over, she'll welcome him back home again. That's enough of that nonsense. Is there anybody left? Did I scare everybody off? Well, if you're still with me, I promise I won't sing no more today. So that's downtown Dallas in front of us, and we'll make a little ride through there. As long as we don't get killed between here and there. That's where me and my wife like to eat, the Market Diner, the original Market Diner. My friend Jimmy owns it. I love that place. It's open for breakfast and lunch. We usually go there about 10 o'clock once a week, and we eat breakfast, and we're old, so we split a breakfast. I get out of there for 20 bucks, including tip. Yes, I'm chintzy. That was the word we had the other day. Remember chintzy? What was the song? Oh, I said I wasn't going to sing anymore, but I'm going to. Do you remember when, and would you like to get together again? She said, I'll see you after school. Oh, that was, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Yeah, you know, I could have been a singer, but I wouldn't have been a good one. I bet Bob ain't rode through downtown Dallas in a long time. Well, here's the red light. We'll ask him. Yes, I said axe. We'll just make a little loop around there. You good?
Sounds good.
I love this bike. How's the fat boy running? Perfect? Good, good. You don't get much better than Bob Rushing right there. He and his wife, Mama Lynn, are as good as you can get. I wish the Lord would have put more people on this earth as good as them. Lots of good people in this world, though. thankful to be friends with Bob and Lynn. Okay. We're going into the shadows of downtown. Let's see, we'll scoot over here. Work our way over here somewhere. Now see this little Mexico village? Roach Paint Company, the factory used to be right up here where the Perot Museum is now. Yeah, we'll just make a loop through downtown. And look at that tree on that building. What's that?
Just be nice of a day, don't you?
Yes, sir. So Roach Paint was right up here when they built this little Mexico, and so we sold all the paint on it. That was before all these skyscrapers, creep skyers, skyscrapers. I used to like to ride through downtown Dallas, you know, with my buddies. And I still like to ride through downtown. I don't do it as much anymore. Olive Street, Pearl Street was back there, I think. Come on. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That guy in the left lane wanting to go the right lane, wanting to go to the middle lane. A lot of big business in downtown Dallas. A lot of nonsense down here too. So Dallas has been, you know, back in the, I'm gonna say the 80s, maybe the 70s and 80s, downtown was a mess. You know, it was like New York City and some of those to where, you know, it was getting run down. And then they came back and started cleaning it up, and it's pretty good right now. Where's Mama Lynn at?
Oh, ain't got a word.
That's all right. That's okay. His wife is in the bug business. She sells bugs for like rattlesnakes and lizards and homeless people and stuff. Yow. That makes me dizzy just looking up there. Diggin used to work downtown, and she was on like, I don't know, 40th floor or something crazy. I went up there to visit her one time. Where's that boy going? Where are you going there? He wants that valet parking. Yes, I said valet. Say it like it's spelled. Valet. Okay. Where are you going, Fairless? I'm following the sun. I'll follow the sun. Oh, Pearl! Pearl! Hold on, Pearl! Look at that screen in front of us. Have you ridden downtown lately? Today's the day.
I've got a month or so anyway.
Not very friendly fellas, were they? Lots of people downtown. trick is getting through here without getting killed, see? That's the trick. Oh, they're jaywalkers. I got a ticket for jaywalking one time. I went right back there is the police station. I'd got a ticket. I went in there. I paid the ticket. I'm coming out of the courthouse, crossing the street to my motorcycle, and they wrote me a ticket for jaywalking. So I went back in there and I said, I want to pay this ticket. And they said, there's no ticket on file. When did you get it? And I said, about 6 minutes ago. I didn't even make it to my bike and I got a ticket. So this is Main Street, downtown Dallas. I went to the JFK. No, hey, it's actually JFK, November 22nd, 1963 coming up. He was here in downtown Dallas when he met his demise. Well, they're waiting on up there. Presidential limo. November 22nd, 1963. Them Kennedys had one bad day here and they just won't drop it. So maybe we'll turn left here on Pearl Street. Can I turn left here? I love me some Pearl. My granddaughter Pearl, I call her Curly though. She's a curly-headed thing. Most beautiful girl I ever saw. From here, we're just going to have to wing it, because I don't rightly know where we're at other than downtown. Remember Petula Clark? She sang the song Downtown. Okay, come on, boy. Come on, boys. This is the first time I've had Janis out in a few months. She's a sweetheart. I ain't kidding either. What are you doing there? Oh, no wonder what you're doing. You slowing down for a hardtail. Thank you. Thank you. I don't give out thank yous lightly either. Thank you in that little Chevrolet, whatever it is. I want to do some repairs back there. Hello, how you doing there? Malibu. Sure looks little for a Malibu. Yow. A lot of tall buildings down here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big Bad John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He traveled into town and stayed all alone. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen. And a crash and blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana feller to the promised land from Big John. Roger Miller, Big John, remember that? Then came that day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. I forget the rest of it. We'll go down here, and I think we can get back on. We'll go down here and then get back on Harry Hines. I think. Somewhere down there. Then came that day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they'd breathe their last except John. He grabbed a sagging timber and let out with a groan. He grabbed a sagging timber and let out with a shove, and a miner yelled out, "There's a lot up above." 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. Now there's only one left down there to save Big John. Come on, baby. Okay, so what we'll do here, just go around here, I think. There's something about downtown, in all towns, that's cool. So this is that big park over here. I forget what it's called. Oh yeah, Clyde Warren Park. It's where I met my friend Walter Butkus. Okay, there's the L Phoenix over there, which means Harry Hines. We'll scramble back down. That El Phoenix, if you've never eaten at it, that's the original one. Downtown Dallas, and it's good. It's real good. So my uncle that owned Roach Paint, my great uncle, Roach Paint used to be right there. And he walked right across the street every day and ate at El Phoenix. A couple of times I went with him, but I was always so nervous. You know, you eating lunch with the owner of the company. He was a good man. He was a damn good man. He helped a lot of people, including Rick Fairless. I had $1 for every time I've ridden through this neighborhood. I'd have a lot of bread. I'd have a loaf of bread, man. Yeah, we'll work our way back to Harry Hines up here, see. This is Dirk Nowitzki Road. One of the best basketball players to ever play the game. The big German. Big German took the Dallas Mavericks to a world championship in 2011, I think. When we beat LeBron James. Who? I'm not a LeBron James fan. I am not. I like professional basketball pretty good. Did I tell you the story? So the other day, these people were in, and this gentleman had his son with him. And I asked the kid, I said, "How old are you?" And he said, 12. And a lot of times I'll ask the young people, you know, I try to give them a little encouragement. And I said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Most of the time they don't know, or they want to be a video game designer or something. He said, a professional basketball player. I said, "Okay, who's your favorite player?" He said, "Russell Westbrook." And I said, "Oh yeah, he's a good player." I said, "But have you ever heard of Larry Bird?" He said, "You mean Larry Legend?" I asked his dad, I said, "How does he know who Larry Bird is?" Larry Bird retired years before he was born. He said he loves basketball. He knows the history. I thought that was pretty cool. Larry Legend. He's my favorite all-time basketball player. Number 33, Boston Celtics. I guess those are townhouses there and there. Keep bringing these people in, I guess. It's more traffic, but maybe they'll work their way over to Strokers. Drink a beer or buy a motorcycle or shake my hand or something. Have you checked out my website, Strokers Dallas Merch, MERCH.com? We are in the Christmas buying season, and if you are a loyal listener of my show, you ought to buy something from me. It's called support. If you buy something from me, the order will be taken by a Fairless, packaged by a Fairless, and shipped out by a Fairless. Because this business is a family business. I'm just the head of it. Wouldn't kill you to show a little support, and a lot of you have, and I love every dang one of you. Me and Biggin and Rat and Bessler and my wife. We love every dang one of you. I might show up at your house for Christmas. Leave some Christmas cookies out for me, will you? I like lots of nuts in the Christmas cookies. Pecans, walnuts, you know, those are great. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're back on Harry Hines. So that funny looking white building is called the Infomart. And it was information technology, mainly computer stuff, back when it opened years ago. But now I think they rent out office space and stuff in there. Kind of a cool looking building. Years ago down here, don't run over me there, Granddad. Years ago down here, there used to be a juvenile home. Back when we were kids, if you acted up, your parents would threaten to send you to the juvenile home. And that's what happened if you had kids you couldn't control, or they got in trouble a lot. You know, they're too young to go to jail, so you send them to the juvenile home. And we'd act up. My mom would say, "If you boys don't straighten up, I'm going to send you all to the juvenile home on the buddy system." Yes, ma'am. Well, we never did go to the juvenile home, but every now and then Mom would drive us by there and point it out to us just so we wouldn't forget. Thank you. That's kind of cool. That's cool. You get fans everywhere, you know. People, and that's what you get when you ride a Rick Fairless bike. Is people take pictures and shoot videos and all kinds of stuff, which is pretty cool. As long as they don't run over you, it's cool. I think that's called respect. And respect is something that the world can use more of. We all need to respect each other. And when I was a kid, there was a common term called respect your elders. And it kind of went away, but I'm going to bring it back, okay? Respect your elders. I'm bringing it back. It's officially back. Like you remember a couple of months ago, I brought back CREEP. C-R-E-E-P, CREEP. Well, now I'm bringing back respect your elders. The world needs nicer people. The only way you can get nicer people, boys and girls, is to raise them. So if you're, look at this guy blowing your trash in the street. Hey, dumbass, you blowing the leaves out in the street for, and then a motorcycle can slip on them. Oh, I didn't mean to cuss on camera. Sorry. I just hate it. They mow yards and they do all that and they shoot all that grass out in the road. Well, a motorcycle on two wheels can slip on that stuff. I've seen it happen. I have had it happen to me. I've never gone down because of it, but I have lost traction because of it. And I would think most motorcyclists have. What about that respect thing you were talking about? Yeah. So, it's not only respect your elders, but since I'm an elder, I'm going to say, let's do it. Let's respect our elders. Hold the door open for women and children and older people if you're going in and out of someplace. I do it all the time. You can do it too. That's called respect. That's called common courtesy. It wouldn't kill you to say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. That's called respect. That's called common courtesy. Only common courtesy is not so common anymore. There's my hospital right there. Remember I showed it to you? That's the backside. They do magic in there. So, I always wear a helmet when I ride. You know, I mean, I know sometimes I'll do a short video without a helmet. But if I'm going to ride, you know, I wear a helmet most of the time. Some people do, some people don't, and either way is fine. That's the deal. It's a personal choice. And I think that's the way it should be. It should be your choice. They have a saying called, let those who ride decide. Well, most of the time I decide to wear a helmet. If I'm just riding around somewhere pretty close, sometimes I don't. See, on Harry Hines here, I wish they would clean this stuff up and tear all of this mess down here and maybe build some more hospital stuff, UT Southwestern, or Southwest Airlines stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to the next lane, Bob. Come on. Now, why is that Herrera's not open? It's kind of funny. So to the left here is one of the most exclusive clubs, country clubs. It is the most exclusive in DFW. That's where the big boys like Ross Perot was a member, and George Bush, and all the people they name highways after, schools after, they're all members there, called Brook Hollow. Not Brookhaven, Brook Hollow. You can't even buy into that club. You got to be willed into that place. So right up here, you know, Southwest Airlines is just right here to the right. And so they bought all of this through here. Right here, there used to be a little hospital there, and they bought all that, and they're going to build. Well, what's right across from where they're doing that? Well, I'm going to say that my place, my 2.5 acres is right there. So, you never know. Might be a good place for a Southwest Airlines credit union. And what would I do? What would I do? I'd have nothing to do. Thanks, Bob. Got that. Got that. That sure is nice of my friend Bob to go riding with me. I love this motorcycle. She's a sweetheart. Hold on, loud Mustang. I want to be the guy that sells all those loud exhaust, all them dang Mustangs. He got to be making a fortune. Love you, Janis. Where's Bessler? Hello, little Ricky's home.
One man next door named Rick, he brought a van full of toys for the Toys for Tots thing.
Good.
He wanted to meet you.
Okay. I'll be over there in just a second. Where's Bessler? Alice, don't get mad at me. I rode Janis today. Okay, I'm sorry. I still love you. Okay, got that. Going in here. Oh boy. Rick Fairless right there. Okay, going through here. Oh, Bessler. It's your brother-in-law.